lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
At the 44-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Carr to throw again. It's complete left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Again, it's Carr. That's going to be caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Carr again to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the gun, it's Carr. And it's going to be caught. Just a bit into this sizable deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And you're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Raiders 16.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Arrows on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Airing it out deep for Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And they finally put it into this return. The number 4 is all the way down to the 37. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Carl try it again on second down. It's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For Nelson Aguilar.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
45.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 67 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. To throw, it's Carr. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Raiders 24.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over Joe and was like, listen, We're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And Breeze is intercepted for the third time. Picked off near the 29. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now Carr. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Carr completes it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get a score closer. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. Carr. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
45. Raiders 32.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception. And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
It's second down.
After the sack on first down, Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. A good running there by Kamara on first down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. They run it again with Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Saints first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Saints.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 43-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. from the gun. It's a run for Kamara. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Fourth down.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
32.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.